What's going on, guys? Today we are doing the air filter. There it is there. On a 2016 Yukon. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the trim package is. I just bought this Yukon, excuse the tripod. Engine bay is looking super clean, as you can see. This is a pretty simple maintenance item to do. So I would not recommend you go to a dealership to do this. But really all you need is a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead. Okay, I'm going to take you in here and show you what we're going to be doing. We are going to loosen this flathead right here that connects your intake to where your box is. Then there are going to be one Phillips screw down there, 2, 3, and 4, basically all 4 corners. Loosen those, this will come out. You're pretty much done. You do have to take this out, which I wonder if oh yeah, look at that, wasn't pushed down. Pull that up, which is weird, and then there's a button right below the red piece that will let you pull it out like so. Then just tuck it away somewhere out of the way, off to the back here. Now, I will say this, if I was going to clean, this is your MAF flow sensor, MAF flow. You take these torque spits out here, pull the whole thing out, and you can clean it. If you're going to do that, I would probably unplug the battery. But for today, we're not going to be doing that. Just really no need. Excuse the camera motion here. I was trying to find a good place to set this tripod up, and I had it, and then I moved it. All right, here. That should give you a better angle. All right. So first things first. Take your flathead and loosen the ring I just showed you. Okay, so I'm just loosening this. Don't loosen it all the way. You don't want that ring to actually come off. It'll start to move just a little. You can barely see there. I'll bring you in closer when I move it again. Then you can take a skinnier flathead and or a Phillips screwdriver. I actually like to use flatheads for this because it's like a cross for your Phillips, right? Well, the one cross goes all the way, so you can use a flathead for that. It's getting dark, so I needed to do this today. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll probably post this on Tuesday, but I just wanted to free up my Sunday. So I'm loosening the top 2 right now. You could actually use a socket for the screw. That's probably hard to focus there. Just looking at it, I'm guessing that's an 8mm. Could be wrong, been wrong before. The one down in this corner here, closest to the fender, is going to be the hardest one to get out, okay? Just because it's deeper down. And I would suggest be very careful. You do not want to break, there's an AC line right here. You don't want to break that, otherwise you'll be in some big trouble. Technically, you don't have to take the screws all the way out. I just took that one all the way out to show you that it is indeed possible to use a socket. So let's say somebody had stripped your Phillips head part out, you could still get it out. Okay, so they're all loose. You'll see the box will move, right? Pretty simple. Just gonna move that wire harness back a little bit more. Now for here, just pull the hose off. Let's see if I can't get a better angle. So I'm pulling the hose here. It'll disconnect right here. See that? Right here. So it's literally off. That's all you're doing. Create a separation there. Push it back towards where you see it kind of will squish. That'll free that up. Now let's see if I can do this one-handed. It does get a little tricky to get the cover off sometimes. Just again, be careful of these lines here. You really don't want to break one of those. Oh, I forgot. This wasn't in there last time, which I kind of wish I hadn't put it in, but the wire harness does clip into the top of the box. So I might need needle nose pliers or something. I gotta sit you down. I need 2 hands. So, yeah, I mean, you don't, actually, you might be able to just loop this back through and pull it up and out. We will see. Yeah, I gotta take that out. So, this was not in there last time I did this. And I looked everything over when I bought the car, just to see, there we go, how it was looking. So there's like a little tab here, and that wasn't plugged in, and I went ahead and plugged it in last time, so I forgot about that. All right, so again, you want to gently move the box up and out at this angle. So that's it. Okay, box is out. Now you'll see the mesh part goes facing the top. Then you can just slide your filter up and out. And there it is. It's not the dirtiest, but I don't know. It's kind of dirty. Looks old to me. So I thought it's a pretty cheap part to replace. So we're gonna replace it. And since I just bought the car, it has 100,000 miles, I wanted to do kind of something. So we are using Wix filters. No, it's not technically a Chevy brand, but we'll be okay. You could use what is it called? AC Delco. That's technically Chevy stuff. So then slide your new one in there, same way the old one was. Now, the reason I did this before was so some of you, I've just, even on other videos, I've read comments, the whole box moves. Now you'll see it doesn't move now. But the first time I opened the hood, and slide this back in. So I would suggest put the back in first, if you can. Then move the hoses again, and just drop it down in there now. A couple things are gonna want to get in your way, so there you go. So it's on there, pretty good now. Well, I put it backwards, I'm not even paying attention. Okay, so don't do that. I'm thinking about other things, sorry. So the first time I opened the hood and was looking everything over, I noticed that the whole box moved a lot, and it shouldn't, okay? Yeah, there we go. It's like, wait. Put it in backwards, you're gonna have a bad time. So slide the hose back over here. It's pretty easy. Make sure you get the bottom one too, not just the top. So if I went like this, the whole thing would move, like back and forth, back and forth. So on the bottom of this housing are 3 clips that you just need to push into basically kind of the body of the car. Those were not pushed in, so that's why it moves. So if yours shakes a whole lot, like it shouldn't, that's why it shakes, okay? So I'm gonna go back, gonna hand tighten these first, just to make sure they're threading properly. I always will do that, especially when I'm screwing plastic into plastic, because plastic has a weird way of wanting to get loose again. And there's my mom, or my sister, so I'm gonna have to probably say hello. So I'm probably gonna end the video here, but that is basically it. Put your 4 screws back in, take your wire harness back, clip it in, push the lock down, tighten your silver one here, and you're done. So, quick 10-minute video. Hope you guys have a good one.